Not on Your Side's Craig Smith is live where those votes have been counted, the Pima County Elections Office.
Now we've got to break down and go outside.
Well, Guy, as the counting crew wraps up for the day, here is what they took care of. They actually started the day with 10,102 ballots, but 767 of those were regarded as invalid for some reason or another, and they were excluded. So the actual count started out at 9335. They took care of 4915, leaving 4420 to wrap up tomorrow, which is probably well within their ability to finish in a single day. Now, all of the ballots counted today were what they call provisional ballots, and those ballots were at the heart of a court hearing this morning.
The McSally campaign raised questions about a special type of ballot. They're called provisional ballots. If you showed up at the wrong polling place or voted in person when you got a mail ballot too, you'd have to fill out a provisional. But the McSally campaign told Superior Judge James Marner election workers broke Secretary of State procedure by failing to sign some of those provisionals. McSally's lawyers asked the judge to order those ballots set aside and not considered unless the election stays tight enough for those votes to make the difference. Then they'd face extra scrutiny to make sure they're valid. But the judge agreed with Pima County and Barber's lawyers, who argued a missing signature is not enough to hold or throw out a ballot, especially if election workers were thorough about verifying the ballot in other ways. Pima Election Supervisor Brad Nelson says the morning in court should not slow down the count very much.
The way your procedures work, should anyone be concerned that invalid ballots are getting counted?
I don't think so. Certainly everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but a poll worker may have not signed a particular form, but that poll worker is not attesting to the identity of that particular person. That is done through their signature and the biographical information they put on the outside of the form, and that is checked by the county recorder.
Now, before the ruling, McSally's campaign said it simply wanted to be sure such a crucial election with such tight margins is done strictly by the book. After that court ruling, they said that they regard the Elections Department as basically changing rules pretty much on a whim. After the ruling, Barber's campaign accused McSally's workers of trying to suppress votes. Now, today, the judge ruled just on the request for an emergency order regarding these ballots. McSally's lawyers still do have the option to challenge the election once that vote is complete. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN-9 on your side.
Craig, thank you.